We are welcoming Mizzou's Director of Athletics, Laird Veatch. Laird, thanks so much for joining us in the studio today.
I'm happy to do it. Thanks for having me.
Well, another year, the football program is going to a bowl game. I know head coach Eli Drinkwitz has talked extensively about why it's important to play in these bowl games. What do you think is next for this program in its entirety?
These bowl games are important. I mean, they're important for a lot of reasons, in part because they give us such a platform. You know, this is a nationally televised game on a Saturday evening. A lot of people at home hanging out. They're going to get to watch the Tigers. But you're right. We're looking for even bigger and better things. Now that we've gotten into this sort of pattern where we're winning, 9, 10 games, and that's kind of what we're growing used to. We need to continue to expect more and more. Coach had a real interesting talk on Tiger Talk here recently, where he talked about the challenge of going from good to great and how those final inches are the hardest inches to get past and get to. So, that's what we're striving for. How do we take those next steps to get to a point where we're, instead of playing in the bowl games, we're playing in the college football playoff, and we're consistently competing for and winning championships.
It feels like deja vu, but another 6 years for head coach Eli Drinkwitz now. So what was so important about locking him up, making sure that he stays committed to the Tiger program? Because he said it, he wants to stay in the state of Missouri and coach for Mizzou.
Yeah, I think part of it goes back to what I was just saying about building something. I mean, you have an opportunity to build on the momentum and the things that have been established. And that continuity in leadership is really, really important if you want to maintain the alignment and the progress that we've had to this point. So to have coach continue to say, hey, this is his place, and really commit to it. And for us as an institution, as Mizzou leaders and donors, those that are involved from a sponsorship standpoint and others, to say, hey, we're behind you and we're committed to providing the resources and the support that's necessary to compete and win, because it matters, right? It matters to our economy and our enrollment and our brand, to continue to win at a high level and to win even more. It's going to have awesome impacts, and beyond just because it feels good and it's fun to win, but because it really matters for our university, for our community, et cetera.
And you're showing it. You're upgrading your stadium. What are the updates on that front? We were just in Columbia and we're able to see the progress and see what's happening, but give us an update for the viewers.
It is just really rocking. I mean, they are very much on target. So we are going to have what is in a lot of ways going to feel like a new stadium coming into this next year. I mean, it is going to be done in time. So that's clear. The vantage point, the opportunities to experience a game from up in that venue, and also the impact it's going to have for the rest of the stadium, just how loud it is, and what we're going to do with concessions and restrooms and other things. The lights people experienced last year, the sound is going to be even better this next year. So we're making investments that are going to have a real impact on the experience for not only our players and they're trying to compete, but all the fans that attend the games.
What can you share about football's new offensive coordinator?
I will tell you, just from talking to him and from things I have heard from other people about Coach Lindsey, he's going to really fit what we're looking for. And I know, I trust Drink and his opinion more than any others about what's best for his program. But you can really see it just based on how his offenses have run, the very kind of open, aggressive kind of style, but also still balanced. And I've heard really good things about him, even behind the scenes, from some people that I know and trust. So I feel great about it. I'm excited about Coach being able to that quickly get a talent of that magnitude. It really speaks to what's going on at Mizzou.
A lot of the conversation is around NIL, around this coaching carousel, but I want to talk about your student athletes. And when you talk about all of the athletic programs that you hold, how does Mizzou give opportunity, and how does this changing landscape give opportunity to Tigers of all your different athletic programs?
Yeah. I appreciate you asking that question, because so many times these days the conversation turns to just this changing landscape and transfer portals and NIL and all those things. When it comes down to it, we still have over 350 student athletes. A third of those are really getting significant NIL support. With 20 sports at Mizzou, an incredible opportunity to really grow and learn and be a part of something, compete at literally the highest levels for their age groups that they can compete in our country. We get to see that and experience it, feel it every day. But so many times, fans and others in the community that are removed from it, they may watch a basketball game or a football game or maybe come up to a game or two, but they're not able to see that day-to-day kind of impact that we're able to have on young people. And that does still exist.
2026, let's look ahead. What can Tiger fans expect and get excited for in this new year?
You look at our programs, you look at what Coach Gates has done, particularly on the recruiting side, #1 high school recruiting class in the country. So that's certainly something to look forward to that next year. The football program and what we just talked about with the stadium and, new offensive coordinator and the momentum that's being built there. I really like what Coach Harper has been doing with our women's basketball program. We have several of our sports that are really starting to, take a turn even higher than what we've been in the past. So, and on top of that, just our university's doing incredible things. I mean, we talk so much about the sports side of it, but you think about what the university is doing with our research reactor and how enrollment has been growing and the investments that our board and president are making in the institution. It's really growing and really continuing to improve, which, for an organization, an institution that is that long-standing, to continue to have this kind of, more almost entrepreneurial kind of mindset about growth and doing new proactive things to move us forward. It's pretty awesome to see.
Awesome. Laird, thanks so much for taking the time and being in studio with us today.
Happy to do it. Thank you, MIZ.